In this scenario, we're going to be covering this use case that says business should not have contacts without accounts, as it does not add any value to the business. So again, if you have contacts that do not have accounts, that means you have a bad contacts. Let's say you have hundreds of people or persons, you don't know which companies they work at. If you don't know where they work at, you will not be able to take the most advantage of your Salesforce org, right? So you want to have good data, and the contacts should have their related accounts. So how can we do this? By creating a validation rule. So it's mentioning the contacts here. Contacts should have accounts. I will have to create this validation rule on contact object, okay? So we'll go to Object Manager and then open the contact object and come down here, click on this validation rule. We're creating a new validation rule, and the name is going to be account is required. Okay, my formula. Again, I'm going to use that same ISBLANK function, enter that into the formula editor, and then replace this expression with the field. Okay, insert account, and this is going to be my account ID. How do I know that I have to select account ID? Then, well, the way to answer that is if you go to the fields on contacts and check the fields and relationship, you see this account name, that's the field name, but the API name is account ID. So you want to enter this value there, not this value. Okay. And also if you open a contact, for example, on the UI, it will show the label account name, but you don't want to assume that the value that you have to enter here is going to be account name. No, you will go through this path and then click insert here. That will insert the correct API name. Spacing does not matter in validation rules, so you can close those spacing, okay? And check the syntax to make sure we have built that correctly. Make sure it's active. And then we have to give our error message. So the error message is going to be contact must have related account. I will pretty much all the time display this on the field and then click save. Now, how do I test this? So if I try to create now new account without new contact without an account, let's see what happens there. So I'm populating this field, populating the last name, and I don't have any other required fields, then I will click save. Then you see the validation rule got fired. It says account is required. If you give or select existing account, then it will allow you to save it. Also, I'm going to open existing contacts. Okay, let's say team bar details. Let's say I want to remove this account from this record and save. Again, it won't allow me to remove it. Okay, see, account is now always required, so we're going to cancel out from here.